Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Yukon Huskies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him...
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Dumps it down to the back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, UConn has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
UConn 3, LSU 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass rush swarms and they get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets to separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to throw again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
brings up.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a good throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he drops back in the gun. A fourth down completion to the running back. He did not. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ware. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ware. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, LSU. Will take the lead in the second half. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, he tosses it back. Looking for a deep completion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Brings up second down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Well, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.